lengthy, of the too long. Others call me the distiller of being the black experience. Some say that I can express the frustration and glory of being black in America. Here's what I set out to do in my writing. I want not only you in the audience, but my characters to feel content with the dark parts of yourself and banish them with illumination and forgiveness. You can't be right with yourself or anybody else until you are content with those parts. And so what we're going to have are 2 scenes from Fences, Act 4, Scene 2, followed by Act 4, Scene 4. Thank you. Rose, I got something to tell you.
Well, come on, wait till I get this.
Rose, I don't know how to say this. I can't explain none. It just sort of grows on you till it gets out of hand. It starts out like a little bush, and the next thing you know, it's a whole forest.
Troy, what is he talking about?
I'm talking, woman, let me talk. I'm trying to find a way to tell you this. I'm gonna be a daddy. I'm gonna be somebody's daddy.
Troy, you're not telling me this. You're gonna be a what?
Rose, now see.
You're telling me you're gonna be somebody's daddy. You're telling your wife this. Why? Troy, why? After all these years, I could have expected this 15 years ago, but not now.
Age ain't got nothing to do with the Rose.
I've done everything I could to be the best wife. Been married 18 years to live to see the day you tell me you were with another woman? And you know I ain't want no half nothing in my family. My whole family's half. My 2 brothers and my sister. Can hardly tell who's who, can never sit down and talk about mama and papa. It's always your mama, your papa, my mama, my
stop
papa.
it now.
And I never wanted that for none of my children. You gonna come in here and tell me something like this?
You ought to know. It's time for you to know.
Well, I don't want to know, damn it.
I can't just make you go away. It's done now. I can't wish the circumstance of thing away.
Maybe you don't want to. Maybe you want to wish me and my boy away. But you can't wish us away. I've got 18 years of my life invested in you. You should have stayed in my bed where you belong.
Rose, now listen to me. We can get a handle on this thing. We can talk things out, come to an understanding.
Why all of a sudden it's we? Where was we at when you were off with that God-forsaken woman? We should have come to an understanding before you went after her and made a fool of yourself. You're a day late and a dollar short when it comes to having an understanding with me.
It's just, she gives me a different idea, a different understanding about myself. I can step foot out of this house and get away from all the problems and issues. I don't have to wait behind and pay the bills and get the roof fixed. I could just be a different part of myself I've never been before.
All I want to know is, do you continue seeing her? That's all you can say to me.
Sit up in the house and laugh. You understand what I'm saying? I can laugh out loud and it feels so good that it reaches all the way down to the bottom of my shoes. Rose, I can't give that up.
Well, why don't you go on off with her since she's so much more of a better woman?
Ain't about nobody being a better woman than nothing. Rose, you ain't to blame. A man couldn't ask for a better woman to be his wife than you've been to me. I'm responsible for it. I guess I done locked myself into a pattern trying to do for you all that I forgot about myself.
What the hell was I here for? It's my job, not somebody else's.
Rose, I didn't try all my life to live decent, to live a hard, clean, useful life. I tried to be the best husband I could be to you in every way that I knew how. I don't know. Maybe I came into this world backwards. But when you're born with 2 strikes on your back before you reach the plate, you gotta guard it with everything that you got. Always looking for the inside curveball. You can't afford to let nothing get past you. If you're going down swinging with everything lined up against you. What you gonna do, Rose? A fool. A bunny. When I met you and Corey had a halfway decent job, I was good. I was safe. Couldn't nothing touch me no more. I wasn't going back to the penitentiary no more.
I wasn't gonna sit out in the middle of the street with a bottle of wine in my hand. I wasn't gonna strike out no more. I was on the first looking for one of those boys to knock me in, to get me home.
You should have stayed in my bed, Troy.
Then when I saw that gal, she fronted up my back bumper. And I thought maybe, just maybe if I try, I just might be able to steal second. Can't you understand that after 18 years I wanted to steal second?
You should have held on to me tighter.
And I thought, well, go for it.
We ain't talking about no baseball, Troy. We're talking about how you went off with another woman and you're bringing it home to me. We ain't talking about no baseball.
Rose, you're not listening to me. I'm trying the best way I can to explain it to you. Don't you think it's hard for me to admit that I've been staying in the same place for 18 years?
I've been standing here with you. I got a life too. I gave 18 years of it to stay in the same spot with you. You think I ain't never wanted other things? You think I never thought of laying off with another man? To lay up somewhere and forget my responsibilities? To have someone make me laugh so I can feel good? You're not the only one with wants and needs. But I held on to you, Troy. I put all my wants, my needs, my dreams into you. I planted a seed inside of you and hoped and prayed that it would grow. And it didn't take me no 18 years to realize the soil was hard and rocky and it was never going to grow. But I held on to you tighter, Troy, because you was my husband. And when I was up in that room, as the darkness fell in on me, it took everything in me to erase the doubt that you weren't the best man in the world. And wherever you went, I wanted to go. Because you was my husband, and that was the only way I was going to survive as your wife. You always talk about what you give and what you don't give, but you take too. You take it, you don't realize nobody's giving.
You saying I take and don't give?
Troy, let go.
You saying I take and don't give?
Troy, you're hurting me.
Don't you dare tell that long me I didn't give you everything I got.